Welcome to the Grateful Living podcast. I'm your host, Talisha Meyer. I'm a published author, writer, holistic massage practitioner, empath, intuitive, and light worker. Join us for this week's episode. Welcome back to the Grateful Living podcast. I'm your host, Talisha, and today we're diving into something so many of us carry silently: burnout. If you've ever felt like no matter how much you rest, it's never quite enough, if you've ever blamed yourself for not keeping up, or even if you've wondered, why can't I just handle life like everybody else seems to, then this episode is for you. Because here's the truth I wish more of us were told. Burnout isn't actually your fault. Burnout isn't laziness, it's not weakness, it's not proof that you're failing. It's actually your nervous system saying, I've been in survival mode for too long. See, burnout isn't just about working too many hours or saying yes too often. It's the result of emotional labor, unprocessed stress, and survival energy that your body has carried for months or maybe even years. For me, I learned this the hard way. I was working in sales, processing the ending of a situationship, trying to build my business, juggling family responsibilities, living alone, doing all my household chores, working until like 11:30 at night, trying to balance my personal life, all of the obligations, and trying to get ahead in life. It just really wasn't working. My hair was falling out. I was constantly stressed. I was eating very little. I was walking and exercising a loads, but just really unhappy. And you know what? I thought that rest meant that I was falling behind, but really, rest was the medicine my body had been begging for all along. So I get it. I've been there. But this is why I'm telling you it's not your fault. We live in a culture that glorifies overworking. It's all about productivity and the hustle culture over peace. Many of us also grew up in homes where rest wasn't modeled. If anything, we were taught we had to earn it. And if you ever carried grief, trauma, or responsibility from a young age, your body has likely been running on high alert for many, many years. So when your body finally says enough, that's not failure, that's biology. That's your nervous system trying to protect you. And healing from burnout isn't just about bubble baths or holidays, it's about teaching your body that it's safe now to slow down. Here are some practices I return to again and again that helps me. Number one is nervous system pauses. Even 2 minutes of breathing, butterfly taps, or legs up against the wall can shift your body out of fight or flight mode. Number two is asking myself what would feel nourishing right now. Often when we've been taught to put everybody else before ourselves, it can be really hard to tune in and really ask ourselves what we need. What I found really helpful is in my journal, it has a little prompt at the bottom saying, today I practice self-care by. So it always gives me a moment to reflect, to figure out what is it that I needed today and how did I do that for myself. So perhaps you could write this in your journal or have a little reminder pop up on your phone, just so that you remind yourself to check in with what your needs are. Number three, create a support network. We weren't designed to heal in isolation. Having safe people to lean on rewires our nervous system to help us feel supported. And, letting trusted friends, family, and colleagues know how you're feeling and asking for specific help can really help us. And if you struggle to maybe be vulnerable with the people around you, you can also seek professional support. I found having a therapist, a professional to talk to can be so beneficial. It's a safe space free from judgment, and you know that it's not going to go anywhere. So let me be real with you. Healing burnout isn't a one-time fix. It's a relationship you build with yourself, one where your worth isn't tied to your output, but rather to your existence. So if you're listening to this and you feel exhausted, heavy, or ashamed for not keeping up, I want you to hear me. You're not broken, you're not failing, you're not behind. Burnout isn't your fault. Take this as your permission to slip into rest, to soften, to let your body find its rhythm again. Thank you for being here with me today. If this episode resonated, share it with someone you love because chances are they needed this reminder too. Until next time, take care of yourself. Thank you for listening to today's episode. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at _the_grateful_living.